Calkins national champion in California. So fifth in freestyle, and you just missed out on that stop sign last year. Those two experiences, how did they help set you up with your mental preparedness going into Greco this year?
Those matches that I lost, they felt like flukes. You know, the one I lost in freestyle in the semis, I lost it by 1 point. So going into Greco, I knew I had to dominate, and I knew that I could beat everybody, and that I was going to beat everybody.
That experience, going through the both tournaments last year, then coming through it the second time, and then coming so close. Mentally, you talk about the outcomes, but where do you reset between tournaments to say, all right, let's get Greco. Let's make sure I at least come away with this one.
When I was watching the freestyle tournament from the stands, and I saw the kid that beat me ended up winning it all, it just broke my heart. And that's when I decided, I knew I could beat him, and everybody else I could beat. So that moment, I decided that I'd be a national champ.
We look at California Greco. I mean, you guys have had a great night. I mean, this has been fantastic. All the way from, you're in the upper weights, you've got the middle weights, you've got the little guy that kicked you guys off, right? Even being from all across parts of the state, how do you guys feed off each other when it comes to like a final situation where, you may not know these kids during the season. You come in, I don't know how much you're going to hang out with an 88-pounder given your weight class, but what's it like to see that happen from a statewide perspective?
No, it's awesome. Like you said, we don't get to hang out too much, but our team was really special this year on cadets and juniors because I was at both duels, and just being with them, there's a special kind of camaraderie with us. Matthew Arbeta, who won it, that's one of my best friends on these trips. So we really we're all fun, great, hardworking people, and we all just feed off of that.
When it comes to the next level, going up to the junior level, going up to, there's some pretty thick weight classes here at 16U, but then there's, you're built pretty good. There's some grown men at these weight classes when you go next year. I mean, what are you looking forward to the next step for your career?
Just evolving my wrestling, making sure that my hand fighting gets better, that I trust my attacks, and that, I get to step foot on the mats with the so-called best wrestlers in the nation. And hopefully, I can prove that to be me one day.
A lot of good coaches that are in the system, a lot of club coaches, a lot of high school coaches. What's one coach you feel like has impacted you the most with this title?
With this title? Coach Robbie Smith. At US Open, I was, distracted. I was doing 3 sports, and I wasn't focused on freestyle and Greco at all. And I did poorly at that tournament, and he took me in. We started working on Sundays, and he really improved my Greco and helped me understand it on levels that I could never have imagined. So I want to shout out him for this national title.